Hello, my fellow travel junkies. Today we are outside of Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City. We're going to see the Ho Chi tunnels. Now these are of course famous from the Vietnam War, and this is where a lot of it was won and lost, and there were 3 levels, so we're gonna see this really famous historical site. So to smell people, because you couldn't tell who was where. Right now I'm walking where all the tunnels were. They would use dogs to try and smell the humans, because this system, unless you built it, you didn't know what was going on. So when the Americans came, they didn't know what was what, and it was really the North that knew everything. It's amazing. So this is a real tunnel. That is how small it is.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, he's going in. So you had to be very small.
Very small.
Whoa! It's a real B-52 crater. Now we're going in to do the tunnel. Oh my god, the real size. Not a laughing matter. Crawling down here. Whoa. This is crazy. Oh my goodness. It's a good thing to be teeny. It's a nice day to be short. Whoa! We made it. Now we go back rolling the ladder. Woo! Claustrophobic. So the tunnels are all underneath here, and then the Vietnamese would use this as like an anthill for ventilation. But the Americans did not know.
Many people, they don't have a Nike or Adidas shoe, so that the soldier did use this one.
And they're made from tires. Ho Chi Minh sandals made from tires. This is a uniform that a Vietnamese woman would use, and it's dark so that at night you couldn't see her. Used AK-47s from the Russians. Right here was the hospital, very tiny, and I gotta say, so humid, and this is like an ideal time to be here, and that's the mosquito net for malaria. Here is where
they make the less small.
They actually made the food. So this is like where the smoke would be, so that then that wouldn't be seen, and then they wouldn't get bombed. Big American tank destroyed by the landmines. Wow, massive. So now I just learned that we can actually shoot a gun, like the guns that were used, AK-47s. So I'm gonna go shoot a gun. Here's where you choose what it is that you want to shoot, and you pay per bullet. We are walking to the area to shoot. This is crazy. Was intense.
Poison, king copper poison on that, for sure to make that.
So these are bamboo spikes.
Bamboo spike, bamboo spike.
And this would get people, and sometimes you would put king cobra poison to get you. So this, local people thought was a well, but it was really a tunnel, as you can see down here. So the North obviously was fighting the South, and the North knew where all of this went. Americans did not know. Way inside, that's where you crawl, and so a lot of Americans were too big. They couldn't fit in there. It looks like, whoa.
You want to go in? What's in there?
Nothing. Make the uniforms, and this is the original machine. And here's more ventilation and anthill, but the Americans didn't know that that's what that was. Always, Ho Chi Minh is in a prime position.